Welcome back. We are going to be doing our Cupcake Monogram boxes today. This is not my creation. This was created by Sophia My Cupcakes. She does have a mini how-to on hers, but I do go a little bit more into depth and show you the way we do ours. So that's what we're going to be doing today, okay? For this, you're going to be needing a paper mache letter. The size and the letter is entirely up to you. Today we will be using a letter B, and this is an 8.25 inch letter. That's what we're going to be using today. So they have an 8.25 and then they have a 16 inch. The 16 inch letter, you're able to fit 12 cupcakes, and I will explain to you how to fit 12 cupcakes. You're able to fit 12 cupcakes into this mini one sometimes as well. Okay? So, this is the way. Let's get started. Ready? For the paper, we're going to need an Exacto knife. The Exacto knife, we're just going to trace around and cut everything out. Be very careful. You do not have to cut right on the edge. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to clean it up after we taken everything out, okay? Do not cut all the way to the bottom though. And tape, Mama? The golden. So we're just kind of rough. We're going to rough cut it, okay? I'm pretty sure you can do it with scissors. I just think it's easier with an Exacto knife. And it doesn't matter if I use scissors or an Exacto knife. I still cannot cut straight to save my life. I'm not very good at following directions or lines when I cut. So. Can y'all see? Yes, okay. Whew, I didn't think the letter B was going to be so hard to cut. For some reason, since I started making these, all I've been doing is letter M's. They have paper mache. Was everybody able to find their paper mache letters? They have paper mache letters and they have paper mache numbers as well. Yes? Okay. You can do the number for birthdays. You can do the letters, the whole, like spell out the whole name. The only place that I'm able to find these paper mache letters are at Hobby Lobby. My Michaels does not carry them. At my Michaels, it's only seasonal, which bites. But I'm lucky I have a Hobby Lobby and a Michaels. Did y'all find them at Hobby Lobby or at Michaels? Or both? Hobby Lobby? Okay. Okay. Because I know someone was supposed to go look for them at Michael's. Did you find any or did you just find a Hobby Lobby? I'm pretty sure you can order them online as well. Okay. Whew. It's cut. It's not perfect, but we're going to clean it up, okay? Okay, and it's got this extra board in here to give it stability. We don't need that. That can come out. This is for you, madam.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Now we're going to clean it. All we're going to do is we're going to pull up all of these rough edges. Pull it up. All the way around. up, up, up. Okay, they're all up. Now I'm just going to take my Exacto knife at a 90-degree angle. And in a sawing motion, following the top of my letter, I will cut that off. Try, you have to saw it. You can't just pull it, okay? Did you see that? I almost took off my finger. Okay, so I've taken everything off, everything. But I don't know if you can still tell. Oh wait, I missed the middle. Never mind, I didn't take everything off, sorry.
The outer side, you took the other side.
Yeah.
Just kidding, wanted to make sure you're all paying attention.
Mm-hmm. How are you ladies doing? What letter did everybody choose?
An A, good job.
I wanted to do an A.
An L, we've done an L.
I've done, yeah, but mostly M's. Ugh.
M's and O's. J's.
I have an S coming up.
A and an M.
Cool.
You chose T, awesome. Let's see. And an S. Cool.
Okay. Anybody working along with me right now or no? So I know if I need to slow down or if I could speed up. Okay, so now I cut everything. But you see how it still looks raggedy? Yes?
A little rough.
It still looks a little, I don't know,
A
a little rough around the edges. We're going to clean that up. That's why I said the sand block. The block is optional. You don't need it. It's not necessary. But if you're going to leave it, if you're going to leave them naked, if you're not going to cover it, then it is necessary. If you're going to cover it, then you don't need it. So if you're just going to keep the paper mache letter, I would just take my sand block and go all the way around. On the top, on the side. Make sure I got everything. Okay, then I dust it out. So, but I'm going to show you. You could either glitter it. This is one that we made an ampersand sign. This is just Mod Podge and glitter, fine glitter. And we glittered the whole, all of it. Okay? If you don't want to glitter it, then they sell the glitter is it duct tape? Yeah, the glitter duct tape that you can just wrap around. And that's what we're going to be doing right now, okay? We're going to be wrapping our letter. You can do the bottom. You don't have to. If you want to, that's fine. So all I do is I start with my duct tape. I make sure the bottom of my tape is flush with the bottom of my letter, okay? I keep it on my table though. That way I know they're both flush with each other. Bottoms are flushed. Oh, okay. The bottoms are flushed, and I keep going. I try not to cut it. I don't want to see any, you know, where the tape's been cut and then put back together. When you have little grooves in it, like with an M and stuff like that, or the B, it's good to have like a credit card or have something that you can help you push it into place. Okay? So you can get it into all the little creases. Alright, I made all the way around. I'm going to cut it. And then I come back through and I cut my corners. Okay, since I cut my corner, I can fold it in. Now this one where there's curves, you're going to need a couple of little slits so that your tape curves and doesn't wrinkle. Bring it over. And I just got a wrinkle in it. It's okay. Like I said, this is optional. I didn't tell you about this. I'm just showing you because this is optional. I do it only for customers that want it done, that don't want to see the paper mache. Okay? I'm going to do the inside real quick. My small letters, this one is 45. And then the large, this is the 8 inch, and then the large one, the 16 inch, I charge 85. They're not paying for the number of cupcakes in there, okay? They're paying for the design. You want something different than what everybody else has, you have to pay for it. You want something fully customizable, you have to pay for it. The bouquet, the small one is 65, and that has 20 cupcakes. And then the large one has 25 to 30 cupcakes. It all depends on how you arrange them. And that one is 85. No, 95. Sorry, guys. I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Okay, this one. You put your cup, I put in my cupcakes first. 13, okay. What letter did you say you had?
Did she fit 13 in her letter or in her bouquet?
In your letter or your bouquet?
No, for her bouquet.
How did you only fit 13, sweetheart?
Are they all one size?
What? Were they all large, or did you have a variety of them? What size ball did you use? Right? What size ball did you use? Did you use a 4-inch? Huh. Send me a picture when we get done, okay? Okay. So there's a trick to. We got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Huh?
She'll try again.
Okay. So I only got 11 right now. I could probably squeeze another one, but it'll kind of look really deformed. There's a trick to having to making your all 12 cupcakes fit in here. If you put your cupcakes in here while they're still warm and pliable, your cupcakes will shape to the shape of the letter that you're using. Okay. Here, I can squeeze it. I can squeeze. One more. These are mini.
Yes,
Yeah, mini cupcakes. Okay, there we go. 12. But it's a lot easier for you to fit them in here whenever they're warm. Fit them in, because they'll start shaping to whatever shape you need. Let them cool inside of your letter, and then once they're cool, you can take them out. But make sure you keep them arranged in the order that they're supposed to go. Okay?
Take 1 or 2 at a time.
So you can take 1 or 2 out. Let's say we took out 3, because I already have them done. I have 3 done. So there's that one. And then there's that one. And then there's this one. Okay. So, again, the Wilton tip 2D, we're going to make a couple more rosettes. Put pink and white in there. You're going to touch your tip to the cupcake, apply pressure, lift, bring around, release pressure, but continue the motion to make your rosette, okay? We're going to make a couple of rosettes, and then we're going to squish them into place. Yeah, you can. You absolutely can. Can you add more pink and white to this one? Okay, so we have all of our rosettes. Now I'm going to make a couple of ranunculus. Okay, remember the ranuncula? You're going to zigzag it and then crisscross it like a hashtag, 45-degree angle. 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to come back and do 7. 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm out of frame again. 6, Hashtag it. Four, and then we're gonna do 7. Touch it. Okay. 45. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and now 10. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kind of start thinking of the order that you want your flowers in. Okay? And do one more ranunculus. And it's okay to count. I still count all of my petals. Every single petal I count. Because otherwise I won't get it done right. Okay. And can you squeeze that out and add white? I'm going to make 2 more ribbon. You don't have no more white?
Yep.
Okay, well then pull that ribbon rose right out of there. Okay, so then that goes there. We're out of white. And then this one goes in. That one goes there. This is why you need the crusting buttercream, because you're going to be manipulating your cupcakes, like big time manipulating them. Okay? And actually we're not going to do, we're going to be doing our, can you, put this in one of those Russian tips instead? Okay. We're gonna make a Russian, we're gonna do our Russian tips, and we didn't have any Russian tips in here. In this one. This is what you need your Russian tip for. When you're working with a Russian tip, you have to make sure your icing is really firm. Otherwise, it's not going to keep its shape, okay? So I'm just going to squeeze all of my icing into this bag. Add some of that other pink in here. You see how it's taking shape? That's good. Whenever you're using a Russian tip, you have to get a lot of icing because it is a very big tip, and all the icing kind of tends to get stuck down there. We're using, this is a tulip. This is a tulip. I don't know if you can see that. Let me squeeze. There it is. When working with the Russian tip, you got to make sure that it's touching your cupcake. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So you touch it, squeeze, release, and pull. These are flowers that you cannot make really big because they'll fall. You see? You see what happens whenever you're still squeezing? When you pull? And if you're not touching your cupcake, that center comes right out. It doesn't stay. Okay. There is our B. For some reason it looks like it's upside down. There's our B. It's done. This is the fastest one you'll ever do. Bouquet you'll ever do. Same thing with the tissue paper. Dark green and light green. We're going to alternate it. We're going to fit it into the cavities. Or you can choose, you don't have to use green. You can use the corresponding tissue paper to the color you just used, okay? I could use pink on here, but I don't think I have any pink, so I'm going to use this. And this buttercream is still going to be a little bit wet, so it's okay. I don't think I like this. We have pink. Can you give me pink?
I have a rose pink.
Yeah, I don't like the way the green looks. We're going to switch that out for pink. How's it look, ladies?
And I have some cups already.
Thank you. So we have pink. We're going to use baby pink, a rose pink. And it's fast, isn't it? Yep, the rose pink looks a lot better.
It takes longer prepping the letter.
Yeah. The harder part is the prep time.
For this.
That's what takes the longest. And then your flowers go right really fast. You make sure you guys tag me in your bouquets and in your monograms. Your colors have a lot to do with the way your monograms or your bouquets look, okay? The shades that you're using. If you want your shades to be deep colors like this, you need to make your buttercream at least a day in advance. Oh, I get those from Walmart. They're in Walmart. They're in the give me the bag, sister. It's right there in that container, in that glass jar where the lids are at. They're in where the to-go, where like the Ziploc bags and all of that is at.
What are you looking for?
The bag where these came in. They're in that small jar. Right there. They're in that to-go section right there next to the Ziploc bags. They come in 2 different sizes. Thank you. So this is the big one. And then this is the small one. So I just use it to store my buttercream. And this is what it's called. You're welcome. It is Diamond Daily. I saw them, I'm like, oh, I need those for my buttercream. And guess what? They worked perfect. Somebody's like, you buy your buttercream, you don't make it. I was like, I make my buttercream. They're like, why is it in those containers? Because I put it in there. That's why. It's too expensive to buy buttercream. It's cheaper if you make it yourself. You see how it looks better with the pink than the green? And that this glitter tape around it is not necessary. That is only if you guys want to do it. Okay? And of course, if you're going to be adding the glitter tape or you're going to be decorating, you got to remember, you have to charge more. That's not for free.
Cost out of your pocket.
For a single glittered letter, yes ma'am, you can replay it and you should be able to get a link by the end of the day tomorrow. This letter that's completely glittered, we charge $25 for this letter because it takes time. We have to sit here and glitter it and Mod Podge it and glitter it, and it's not just one coat. We do 2 or 3 coats to make sure it's nice. And you know, there's there's that waiting period in between for them to dry. Without the cupcakes, this is $25 without cupcakes, just the solid glitter letter or sign, whatever they want. This is for a wedding. They bought 2 bouquets, 2 big ones. And then the ampersand is small. And this is for a wedding that they wanted.
And then a letter. So
they bought 2 large bouquets at $85 a piece. And then they bought this one for $25. All right. I think we're done, ladies. I seal it with Mod Podge. So I Mod Podge it, I glitter it, I let it dry. I Mod Podge it again. I glitter it again, let it dry, and if I like the way it's completely coated, then I add a final layer of just plain Mod Podge. Nothing else. The Mod Podge is what seals everything in. Here you go. Thank you so much for taking our class. We really enjoy having you. We really enjoy creating with you, ladies. If you have any questions, please feel free to message us. Instagram, Facebook, Periscope, wherever. Email. Thank you. Awesome. Yes, let me know how it works, how everything turns out. Love you guys. If you have any questions, let us know. We will have next month a Barbie doll cake class, okay? And I gotta run. I gotta go pick up my daughter. She has a photo shoot with Speedo, like in 40 minutes. So I gotta get her over there. All right, ladies. Bye. Have fun creating.